welcome back to Waste Some Time with Jason Green. I am Jason Green. It's Friday. Everybody's working for the weekend, right? Isn't that what the famous thrash metal band Loverboy always says? Anyway, we're here to celebrate the release of Wednesday 13's new album, Mid-Death Crisis. I met Wednesday, I think maybe 2 years ago. I was familiar with him. I knew a couple songs. Didn't know much about the Murder Dolls other than, I heard people talk about it. Stevie Rochelle from Metal Sludge, it was called the Metal Edge, Metal Sludge, the website, and from the band Tough. He's the one who said, you got to have Wednesday on your show. You're going to like him. You guys are going to have so much in common. You're going to be going to these conventions and you're going to be playing with monster toys together. And he couldn't have been more right. It was the beginning of a great friendship. And so I'm so happy that I've been involved in what the process, watching Wednesday's sort of. I feel like this is like the second coming of Wednesday 13. The pandemic shut everybody down. And now Wednesday has this new album. And if you've watched the channel, and in the link in the comments, right in the description right now, that we went in the studio and we filmed what it was like behind the scenes. It was exclusive, the only place you could see it. So that is available now. Then we spent a day in the life with Wednesday on the road. That also is on YouTube right now. All these links in the description if you need to catch up. My first interview with Wednesday, that you got to search for. But there's a lot to see. Wednesday and I going to the Halloween movie locations and Halloween 45 convention that Sean Clark was a big part of. And now you've also seen him on this show almost every Wednesday. Well, Wednesday's got a big show tonight in Columbus, Ohio, the King of Clubs. And we'll talk to him in just a little bit. I should say all that and more right after this. Just wanna waste some time with you. Sometimes it seems too good to be true. Nobody out there to waste time with you. All right, I see a lot of people piling in. We're calling this the virtual record release party. The album, Mid-Death Crisis, came out today. I happen to have one right here. Look at that. Mid-Death Crisis. And so for those of you who don't have it yet, there's a link in the description and you can order it. And the channel gets a kickback, by the way. So at the same time you grease my palms, you can also grease Wednesday's palms. I don't know, something like that. Is that what the kids say? Not sure. Anyway, you can order it. If you order it on Amazon, which is in the description, you'll have the thing. There'll probably be that you'll hit enter, and the next thing you know, they're at your door. You'll have that thing so fast you won't believe it. So that's where you can get it. Also vinyl. I got the link for vinyl. We've got you covered. So Wednesday is getting ready for tonight's show at the King of Clubs in Columbus, Ohio. And so he'll join us in just a little bit. That'll give us time to talk about the record. I'll open this up and we'll talk more about that when Wednesday joins us. For now, let's go to the comments and see what's going on. And for those of you who watch other parts of this show, then you can, this morning I put out the final tour diary from the 80s cruise. So I've been waiting for that. Check it out, because on Monday, the Monsters of Rock cruise video starts. All right, let's see what you guys like. Rotting Away has become one of my favorite Wednesday 13 songs. I do like Rotting Away. It's not my favorite, but it's definitely up there. Record is killer. Production is absolutely amazing. Sounds great. Best rock album released in ages. Well, you can thank Alex Kane, I believe co-produced of the band Life, Sex, and Death. I know that's not a household name, but an interesting band nonetheless, and he did a great job. If you watched the special, you'll get to know him a little bit more. I bought the new Wednesday 13 last night. It is super solid, better than expected. Listen, I think that too. I think it's better than expected. California Dreaming is standing by live from the King of Clubs, waiting for Wednesday to go on. You're going to be waiting a little while, but we're glad that you're there, and live correspondent on the scene, if you will, or Wednesday 13 on the streets. That's his segment where he goes out onto the streets. Anyway, let's see here. The Machine Shop tomorrow should be awesome. Rhubarb pie. All right. Well, I wonder if Wednesday would have some rhubarb pie with you. Let's see. Lorraine is enjoying she hasn't been able to get the record yet. Not everyone's been able to get it, but she's enjoying some Wednesday 13 tea from her Lost Boys mug in honor of today's holiday. Well, thank you. Yeah, look at that. It is definitely a holiday. Hello, Lisa. How are you? And we should probably text Wednesday and just let him know that we're standing by. Again, he's busy, uh, but let's make sure maybe he forgot all of us. I doubt it. He's got a sharp memory for somebody who's lived, if you will, was a drunk. And, he remembers. He remembers. Hold on, some dialing music. Okay. Uh, uh-huh. Okay. All right. There's that. Yeah, let's get back to your questions and comments. And I'm going to tell you some of my favorite songs, but I do like to hear yours. I did go to a record store. There really are no record stores anymore. In Vegas, we have a place called Zia Records. They have those across the country and other locations too. But Arizona has them, and I think there's somewhere else too. But maybe not. Listen, that's where we go. Used to be you go to Tower Records, you can go to the mall and find a Coconuts, a Sam Goody. All these things are gone. And used to be in HMV Records in Caesars here. Now I don't know where you go to find new music. Amazon. At one point, you would go to um, Barnes and Nobles, and if you had a major release, then you could do that. Wednesday will be here in about 10 minutes. Just setting up now. But it's tough. I'm impressed though that I did order this and I got it today. So that was cool. All right. This is BDG. Hey, fellow waste some timers, Jason Michelle, Wednesday 13. Deceased and Assist and Bloodstorm really stand out for me on the new release. Thank you for being a channel member. Uh, and thank you to Jason for being a channel member. So great to see so many channel members. Let's see which ones you like. Do you like Bloodstorm and Deceased and Assist? I like those. Bloodstorm has been growing on me. Now, listen, I heard this record, I don't know, last year sometime at this point. I think so, or early this year. And so it's exciting that we can actually talk about it now because before we couldn't say so much. Here's Georgia, who's happy to be here at the virtual party. Everyone here celebrating. I hope you put out some hors d'oeuvres at the party. Here's Crypt, and just everybody saying hello. And let's see. Anyway, a lot of people are just getting acquainted. Let's see. And we'll talk a little bit before Wednesday gets here. I want to take a look at these super chats, super stickers, super whatever. Jeff, thank you so much. Always a loyal supporter of the channel, a channel member, and Patreon as well. And TGIF, let the festivities begin. Thank you for supporting the channel. And yes, here we are. Jeff, I feel like I saw you just this morning at the premiere of the Tour Diary, last day on the 80s cruise. There was some fun stuff in it. I was tired being on the cruise. I was tired just watching and editing the videos, as was Michelle. And so now starts the Monsters of Rock on Monday. It might be a video tomorrow too. We're trying to become what they call daily vloggers, and we'll see what happens. The interview with Robert Romanus from Fast Times at Ridgemont High has been blowing up. It's closing in at 50,000 views in like 4 days, which is great because that really helps the channel. And if you want to help the channel, watch the videos, like the videos, comment on the videos, and subscribe if you haven't. Those are ways you can help the channel. If you really want to go that extra push off the cliff, become a patron or a channel member. Listen, it's all appreciated. You really want to go insane? Go buy us some merch. That's the craziest. And if you use the code CRUISE, one word, CRUISE, like Tom, but not quite as insane, you'll get 25% off right now. So that's that. All right. This is, oh God, the Squiggles. Sorry, the Squiggles. Thank you for doing what you do. Horns high. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, let's take a look here. I wanted to make sure we had addressed everyone who's doing such a nice job Support the channel. I don't think I would rate any song now below 8 out of 10. Nice. People are liking it. Uh, and some people are still waiting, but you could also, as Yasmin is doing, or Yasmin, streaming it on Apple Music. It's on Spotify too. I mean, I think it's fun to have a physical copy. And you know what? Maybe we'll look at the physical copy before Wednesday gets here, because this is why I think you should order it. First of all, I like this uh, finish. This is called a digipack for you industry followers, but I like it. It's dry, it's eco-friendly, good for the environment. It signs nicely. If you want to go to a Wednesday meet and greet, you can bring it and get it signed. And there's the back with the track listing. So you open this thing up. This is from Napalm Records. So you open it up, and you get a trifold of right there. That's a trifold. Means it opens 3 times, and that means you're going to get 3 treats. So right in the middle. Ooh, I think I damaged mine. Anyone want to buy a slightly damaged copy of Wednesday CD? I have one. Never played. Don't damage your trifold. Anyway, there is the CD. It looks cool. Looks like a video game. Wednesday 13 Mid-Death Crisis. So there you go. Then you open your third fold, the third input, if you will. You know, not everyone likes it in third input, but sometimes if you ask nice enough. Anyway, you open it up over here. Maybe buy dinner. You open it up over here, and you get a book. And I'm not joking when I say this is a book. Look at this. It gets hot out. You can fan yourself. Anyway, and it's got every page. He's got full lyrics. Look at that. You want to sing along? This is your chance. And I'm gonna say, and I'll tell Wednesday when he gets here, he was very complimentary to the band members. He could have just put pictures of himself like that, but no. Everyone, look at it. Everyone is represented. Pretty cool. I'm skipping around. But I like this. This is really good packaging. Wednesday's got a nice package, and yeah, look at that. Troy and Jack, and there's the band. It's pretty damn cool. It's worth having. And for those of you who are younger and don't know the experience of a record day release, it's kind of cool. You're the first one to have it and to hold it in your hands and look at it. And then there's some credits. And as I've said to people, if you buy this thing and you bring it to a Stephen Pearcy show, I will, of course, sign it for you. But right there on the very bottom, I don't know if you can see it, but the copies I'm selling come with a microscope, so you can see the print. But oh, there it is. I'm showing the wrong side. Anyway, background vocals by myself and Michelle. So, and Danny and Sam from Faster Pussycat. But big deal. You're here. You're really here for me. And Take Me Down on that track as well. Listen, I think it's a great song. I think that's his new Bad Things. Bad Things is probably what I would call the closest to a Wednesday hit. Well, I think this record is going to outdo it. Also, there's a lot of you watching who are new to the world of Wednesday 13, and that's what it takes. Going to need some new people to get out and push it. Ray says she enjoys In Misery, still one of my favorites. Good song. Enjoying the Damone video. Saying Robert Manis seemed like a cool guy. Definitely was. Release the Monsters of Rock tour diary tomorrow for my birthday. You know what? Fine. No. See you Monday. Let's see here. Oh, God. So many comments to get to. This is Tiki Bob. Got my copy yesterday. Wow, I love the texture and the expensive box inside. Glad to see where you and Michelle got liner credits for your gang vocals. And all my life, I knew I'd be credited for a gangbang at some vocal at some point, and here it is. And yes, I'm glad you noticed it too, because it does feel nice. My CD copy is in Compton right now, according to the tracking. I wouldn't go pick it up. I would just wait for it to arrive. Let's see. This is William or Billy. What's up, Jason? I dig it. Always did like the Murderals. Nowhere is one of my favorite tunes of all time. New album, San Ecstasy, is my favorite right now. I should be at this gig in Columbus. You should be there. You still have time to make it. You start walking right now. Zen Ecstasy may be my second favorite. Um, might be my second favorite. My first uh, favorite would be No Apologies, and it's not just because that's the one Wednesday had us sing the gang vocals on, but and not just with Tammy. I just think it's a catchy song, and it stays in my head. And yeah, here we go. Jeff with the $13 chat. I have been in music heavier hell with both of the Wednesday and the new Ghost record, and now I got to wait some time to. Yes, thank you for the $13 super chat. That's very cool. It's fitting. It's fitting, if you will. I was thinking we should let some of you come on here and tell Wednesday your favorite song and what you think of the record. Or is there anyone out there who's crazy enough or brave enough to come on the show right now with me and Wednesday? If there is, we're going to share the link to my Instagram in the comments right now. And go to my Instagram. You have to follow me. And then go to the messages and tell me, I would love to be on Waste Some Time with Jason Green and say hello to Wednesday 13. You don't have to write all that, but maybe it'll happen. I'm just letting you know. If you have a phone and you have a phone capability, it could happen. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Wednesday's here. Let's check in with Wednesday.
Hey! Oh, I got my fog machine working in here already. Oh, look at that.
Wow, this is a stage show. Now, I thought you're going on very soon, but you are not made up yet.
I pushed the show back 30 minutes because it's a busy day, and I'm like, why are we going on at 9:30 on a Friday? We got to go on at least 10 o'clock. So I pushed it back to 10 o'clock. Gives me a little more time to get my fog machine going in here, and everything's good. It's release day. It's awesome, and it's a good day to be a bad guy. I'm gonna crack open a cherry Coke and celebrate. Woo!
Well, first of all, congratulations. I've been with you as a friend this whole process, watching you go make this record and then going through the artwork and going through the videos. It's exciting to see it finally out. And before you came on, I was showing people my copy, and we all love the finish of the record.
I just signed about 30 of them today or more and got to sign it. It's just, it's really cool because when I was putting this package together, I thought about that because I sign all this stuff. People want me to sign it because people that collect the physical product, and I'm going, well, what would look cool to sign? And when the guys in the band want to sign this stuff, what's going to be cool? So they got pictures of themselves to sign. And it's just, I thought back to when I was a teenager buying Sweet FA and Tough cassettes. When I opened it up, man, what I wanted to see pictures of the band, like, and it wasn't never enough for me, and so that's what I did with the packaging on this. I went exactly what I would want as a teenager in a layout. So
well, it shows. You can definitely see that this is made by someone who's a fan. This kind of material definitely signs better. One of the and by the way, this costs more money. You know, people watching. You could have done something really cheap. You could have done a jewel case. You could have done a one. I was saying you did a trifold. Not everyone would spring for the trifold.
So my artist Johnny Bush, who I have to give credit for doing all of that. I mean, he and I work so well together. Like I literally can give him a shitty sketch and he will come back with what you see there. And so whenever he was doing the layout, I sent him what the label told me I could do, and because I don't read all the templates and all that stuff, and he comes back and goes, it says you can do 18 to 24 pages. I went, really? There's an option? He goes, yeah. And I went, well, let's do as many things as we can. So we filled up the booklet, and that's what you get.
Well, and now the thing I was saying, this is a thick booklet. I said if it gets hot, you can fan yourself with it. But also, you could have said, I'm Wednesday 13. It's my picture, and fuck everybody. But you didn't.
That's right. I see. I put my boys in. See, Jack hanging back there.
There's Jack.
I let him be in the camera screen. He's in the frame here. I allow this. It's cool. It's cool that you're here. Thanks, cool. Dude. Thanks, dude. And I usually don't allow people over, but it's cool. It's cool.
There's Jack now, but everybody is really represented in this. Lots of pictures, lots to look at. And I was trying to explain maybe not everyone has the experience that we had growing up. Record release day. I went to my local store today just to buy one of these. They didn't have it. It was on order. It'll be there tomorrow.
Right.
But Amazon did get this to me today on release day, which is exciting, and it is fun to hold it while listening to the songs. We're going to talk about people's favorite songs, not just mine, and yours as well.
And I'm going to get dressed while we talk about all this, so you guys can watch me transform. And by the way, today, every day now at my meet and greets, I always guess, I predict how many teenage fans I'll have, because the teenagers have found me, which is what all this artwork I have on the fridge, which I love. That's the young fans. And now it's the Jason Green podcast fans, which is usually the older couples who have discovered me for the first time. And it's so cool to meet them. So today, they're like a couple who came in. I don't know who they are, but I'm sure they watched the show. Maybe they're watching now. They came in, they're like, "We heard you talking about Gary Coleman." And I'll show you what I got. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. It's amazing. It's such a great crossover. And I'm so happy to see different people discover.
So they brought me a bag of stuff, and they got me the Gary Coleman, the kid with the 2001 or 200 IQ, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Pretty good copy of it, too. And they brought me a copy of Damien the Omen 2 on VHS. And this was another cool one, too. I remember seeing it in the video store. Terra in the Aisles is like a compilation of I remember seeing that in the back of the video store.
That's a clamshell you got there.
Yeah, with the white. Clamshell. That was when they cut it out and had to put it in another case. So yeah, I got that, and they also gave me this weird toy, and they told me to show it to you or Sean and said if you guys would remember this. And when she showed it to me, my brain went, I've had one of these, or I played with one of these. So it's a little Red Riding Hood doll. It came in this little box, 70s box here. It's called these are called Upsy Dipsies.
I don't think I remember it.
But check this out. So when she showed it to me, because I don't know if you ever saw these, and my brain's going, I feel like I've had this at somebody's house. So it's Little Red Riding Hood, but you turn it upside down, her dress, and then she becomes grandma. But don't be deceived, because you flip her around and it's the big bad wolf.
I was waiting for the wolf. Yeah, what big teeth do you have?
And I feel like I played with one of these, or I had one of these somewhere in my life, but look no further, because it's back in my life.
Well, right, the person who brought you that, their name is Jennifer Brothers, and so we thank them for bringing that. Most of the fans who watch this show, when they come to meet you, they message me and go, "I met Wednesday, but I was too scared to speak." And this happens a lot. And you're the nicest. You are the nicest, most approachable person, though.
I just met a guy today who said he was scared to meet me all these times because he watched an interview where I looked like I was angry, and he asked me today about that particular interview, if I was playing a character, and I was like, I was so hungover on that interview that you watched. He just thought I was a mean person, but I was, I was nursing a hangover, I guess. So.
Mm-hmm. All right, we got a couple questions. Let's see here. This is Brian Kirk, who was in Canada, longtime channel member. Saw Wednesday in Toronto and did the meet and greet. He signed some records for me and gave my wife and kid the finger. Such a nice guy and a great show. Well, I'm glad you had a good time, Brian, which is definitely great. And Jeff, down is up. Any chance of you and Wednesday putting out a Wednesday 13 makeup kit like Kiss in Your Face? That would be sweet. We're talking about it. We're talking.
Let's do it. Why not?
I think that would be.
Let's get some brushes. Let's get some. It's not much to get the Wednesday 13 look. You need a little bit of red, a little bit of black, a little bit of flesh color. That's it. It's pretty simple.
I think we got to do it though on a palette like Kiss did, where it slides out. It has your colors, and a Halloween exclusive. By the way, Wednesday when you get back, we got to do another auction. because
do it.
people really enjoyed the first one. Now you got
There's
some.
gonna be lots of stuff. I got crazy stuff. I'll show you weird stuff I got. Like
Mhm.
some about weird stuff. An ex-member of the Frankenstein Drag Queen showed up last week and brought me Frankenstein Drag Queen tickets from our concert in 1997.
Wow.
And these are like there's like glitter font. These are really cool.
Yeah, that could
At
not would not
Tremont,
expect to see that.
yeah, the famous Tremont Music Hall, which is no longer there, and so I could have stuff like this that I could be getting rid of. And so the next auction is going to be the big one.
Well, the next time we'll do it from your house. We did it from a convention just to see how it went, and people were so excited. We only had so much stuff, so next
Yeah.
time we'll have more stage worn things as well.
Oh, and I
So,
got this too. Hold on, I'll show you this too.
mhm. A lot of
Someone
people.
brought me Toxic Avenger cup.
Oh, I love that. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. I don't think I've seen that.
I mean, I've got my suitcase. So on this RV, I basically bring up my suitcase. I brought all my clothes in. All my clothes are inside. My suitcase was empty, but it is completely full, maxed out, full of toys. Completely.
That's the way it should be.
I have no more room. I've redone it. Now I'm starting to shove stuff in the corners over here and the behind here. So I'm running out of room. But keep it coming, boys and girls. I need it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it makes traveling fun, meeting people fun as well. So again, Mid-Death Crisis is available everywhere. You could literally listen to it right now. You can stream
Yes.
it, pick your favorites, and Wednesday, if you're okay with it, maybe a little while, we'll let some people come in and tell us what they think. Are you all right with that?
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Bring
So
it on.
all you got to do is go to my Instagram, send a message, and I'll send you a link. And we'll do a few. We can't get everyone in here, but it'd be fun for a little while for you guys to tell us their favorite songs. Wednesday, I'm going to tell you mine to start.
All right.
I was saying No Apologies, not just because that's the song that you had me in the studio when you were recording it, but I just think it's a great song. The line about your stupid fucking games. I just walk around muttering that like I have Tourette's all day.
It was cool. The past couple of days, I've been listening to the songs now because they're available, and I haven't listened to them in a while. So it's cool to hear them again because I was so obsessed with getting it recorded. I listened to it every day to the point where I was kind of sick of it. So now I'm listening to it again. I'm going, man, I really like that song. Like I wish we could just play any song we could off that record, but we need to rehearse some of them, or we would play whatever I wanted tonight. But we're still stuck to the 3 singles tonight. But we probably will learn a song or two between now and the time we go home, just because I know I'm going to want to play a song.
Well, and people are starting to love these songs. I feel like I've said this earlier. No Apologies is the next Bad Things. This is the one that everyone is going to be singing. It's just so catchy.
And radio stuff is picking it up too. I sent you the text last night about that, and so that's even more stuff is picking it up today. And but radio, like I said, I don't even know what it means half the time. Like, you've been added number 3 at XR12 Hard Rock Radio. I'm like, what does that mean? Well, we got to add something. I don't know.
You go, I don't know. Somebody likes it. That's good.
Somebody likes it, so whatever.
But I spoke to Eddie Trunk yesterday, who said to send you his best, and he's playing it. I mean, it's playing on, streaming radio. That's a good thing, and it may be reaching some different people. I mean, that's the goal.
Yeah.
Thankfully, there's a loyal Wednesday fan base, but now we're bringing in some new people who maybe never heard it before.
Yeah, it definitely. This record is reaching a lot of people, and it's doing well. I'm normally aggravated with record setup. There's a lot of work. I'm not ungrateful for it, but it's a lot of work doing the setup for these records. And so I don't know. To have a record come out and I'm not sick of it, I'm excited, and I want to keep playing more songs is a good problem to have.
Yeah, no, absolutely. So, all right. No Apologies. The video, by the way, is also on YouTube right now. Go watch it. Go support. That's a free way to support. Okay, my next favorite is An Ecstasy. And
another good one.
When you played me the record, I was listening to it at your house, the whole thing. And when we got to the back end, usually when you listen to something, you start to get tired by the back end. But for me, there
Right.
was a whole second record back there for me. Um, I love that track, and My Funeral, which I've told people I love. I love the most depressing, angry tones sang in a happy way.
Well,
And
believe it or not, my funeral was originally called Funeral World. It was sort of the same vibe, but uh, originally I was going to call the record Funeral World and was going to make like the setting was going to be like a big city and all the buildings were caskets and it was going to be like Welcome to Funeral World. And that's what it, so originally that was the first song I wrote. So I do like that song a lot, but it was just the first one, but it went through a bunch of changes and then it finally became My Funeral in at the very end of the studio. Like I want to say whenever we sent it off to be mixed, it was still labeled as Funeral World. So the mixer's going, I don't know about this Funeral World song. Like, well, first off, it ain't called that, so fix that.
yeah, I remember you saying that that was one that kind of been around for a while and gone over a few different things. Now,
Yeah.
nothing says Rotting Away and Xan Ecstasy and I Hurt You are my favorite songs from the album. Amazing. And
Everybody
Maniac.
likes I Hurt You. That seems to be the one I'm hearing a lot. And I knew that was going to be one. I knew it in my heart. I was like, they're going to like that one.
There's an audience that I know would like that. It fits a demographic. And I
Yeah.
said it right before when I was listening to it before we went on. This is Maniac Spider Trash. My
Yeah.
favorites are Xan Ecstasy, I Hurt You, and Sick and Violent. However, the album is so good with lots of O's. You know, there's more than one album in here. This is the great thing about the streaming thing, because you
Mm-hmm.
can make a playlist. I'd say with Wednesday's Career, you can make a playlist of all the different styles you like, because there's different
Yeah.
things. There's more commercial songs. There's commercials you could be about funerals and slashing your wrist.
You could
Um,
literally make a Wednesday playlist of songs with the word fuck in it and probably
mhm.
have a whole album. You could do an album worth of songs that are like the sad ballads like In Misery, Haunt Me, Curse of Me, Ghost Stories, I Love Watching You Die, Skeletons. All these songs are just goth masterpieces. And then you got the rock songs and then you've got the horror punk song. I capture all the styles.
And you're bringing people into these styles that might not have known them. Karen, thank you for the super chat. Says there's a gal at King of Clubs that wants to come on but can't get the link. I am going to send the link in just a little bit, so everyone just hang tight. This is a new experiment. I mean, if I put the link in the chat right now, we'd have 400 people. So I think it's better that I just send it. Although I'm tempted to do that too. A little anarchy goes a long way.
It does.
I mean, do you think we could? Let me ask my executive producer. Do you think we could do that? To see who shows up? Could crash the site. I mean, but that might be exciting. Wednesday 13. That's a Blabbermouth headline.
Yeah,
Wednesday 13
I love
crashes.
the crash. Let's crash stuff.
Let me see. Let me see who's asking. Hold on. And you're getting to see a makeup tutorial while you're at it, which that video is also out there. Okay. Trying to. I'm going to send. Let me start. I'm going to start sending the link. We'll start with some organization, and then if that doesn't work, we'll get crazy. All right, here we go. Here's the. So I sent the first person a link. A lot of these are going into my filter because I don't. A lot of these people they don't follow me or who knows. I'm not asking for like Charles Manson. Here's Samantha. All right, Samantha, you're in, and Cammie is in, and Jay, just the letter J.
And what are these people doing? I don't even know what we're doing. I'm just
They're
agreeing.
gonna pop in.
Oh, okay. Like oh, you mean like they can be people that pop in?
They could be like, we're gonna look like the Brady Bunch, and let's see who.
Like on the street, like Jay Leno when he went jaywalking.
Yes, yes, no good reference. So we'll see who pops up first. And remember, this is a classy show, but
Stay classy. Stay classy out there in San Diego.
I'm drinking with my pinky out. So we'll see who can figure it out. And if they can't, maybe I'll just share the link right here. But tonight, King of Clubs, Columbus, Ohio. A lot of people excited. The first show as the record is out.
Yeah.
Do you sell the records?
Like I was sorry to cut you off. I was kind of getting tired because we've been on this bus for 35 days
Mhm.
and 30 show or almost 30 shows, and I was starting to get a little tired, but like the record rejuvenated that today. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm excited to play again.
All right, Wednesday. Samantha's here. Samantha's the first one to say hi, and here she is. Samantha, how are you? Can you hear
Uh-oh,
us?
we got you.
Oh, she's nervous.
Hi, Samantha. Don't be nervous.
Hi.
Oh, okay,
Hi.
good. I thought that Samantha might be hearing impaired, but she's just nervous. Samantha, do you
All right.
have the record?
Not yet, but soon, maybe.
Samantha, where are you at? Where are you located?
At my home right now.
But what country or city?
Germany.
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 Nice.
Hello,
And
Germany.
do you have a favorite
It's late.
Wednesday?
It's late there.
Mhm. Do you have a favorite song,
So
Samantha?
yeah, Sick and Violent definitely, and No Apologies are definitely two of my favorite songs.
You can't go wrong with those. I think that Sick and Violent is definitely the heavier crowd.
Yeah, that's all the punk people are liking that one.
Samantha, have you seen Wednesday 13 perform?
No, sadly.
Sorry, there's some people here. Go ahead, keep talking. Sorry.
Yeah, well, maybe Wednesday will come to Germany. Wednesday, any plans to go to Germany? Hold on.
Hey, there's a familiar face here. See if you know who this guy is.
All right, hold on. We got a familiar face.
Hold on, see if he come up.
Hold on, Samantha. Hang tight.
Sir. I'm in the middle of my Jason Green show. You want to come say hi? You're really on the thing? All right, live.
Yeah,
Who's this guy?
You know,
hey,
I'm everywhere.
look who's here.
Hey.
The
I'm
pride of
everywhere.
Ohio.
Oh, wait.
It's good to see you. And listen, the Faster Pussycat, we're talking about Danny and Sam are on the song, and Tame Me Down is on the song. Chad was away when it was being
I
recorded.
was away,
Missed you.
unfortunately.
Missed you.
I appreciate that.
But he set this up between me and Tammy.
And he's on, what, am I allowed to say that?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
He's on our next original single, he's on.
I'm going to be on it.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, good to see you, Chad. I'm glad you're there.
You too, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'll see you soon.
I'm dressed. Do your thing.
All right, I love it.
Good to see you.
Thanks.
All right.
Bye, Jason.
All right.
See you soon. All right, Chad Stewart. I should have introduced him of Faster Pussycat. Chad and I spent 2 weeks at sea together. All right, so,
My dad's.
Wednesday, is there any chance you'll go to Germany?
We have 5 shows booked in Germany already. This Halloween will be in Berlin, I believe. So I said Berlin.
By
But
way
we'll
of
be
North
there.
Carolina.
Yeah. So it's gonna be really cool. We're finally playing somewhere different than London for Halloween. So it'll be cool to actually get to Germany. I love Germany. I think it's gonna be insane for Halloween there.
Nice. Well, Samantha, you're going to try to go see it, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Good.
Well, thank you for joining us. So we're glad that you were here to celebrate.
All right.
All right. Now thank you, Samantha. Okay, and now we're going to welcome in. Hold on. Okay, Cammy is here. Cammy, how are you?
Hello.
Nice to see you, Cammy.
Tammy.
Hi.
Hi.
Do you have the record, Cammy?
I don't have the record.
Have you heard it yet?
I've heard it. I listened to it at 6 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
And what are your favorite songs?
Deceased and Desist
Mm-hmm.
and I Hurt You. Was that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's been a popular one.
Yeah, people like that one. I want to make a video for that one. I got a video idea for that one, so I think I'm gonna have to do it now.
Ooh.
Cammy, have
Yeah.
you ever seen Wednesday 13 before?
I did. I saw him April the 5th. I was one of the people that were in your VIP things.
Oh, awesome! I'm
I
so
was
blind
the-
right now. You're this small, but you look familiar.
I
Hello
was the
again.
one that told you you were my hero.
Oh, well, thank you. I hope I'm still your hero.
You definitely are.
Thank you.
Well, Cammy, that's great. What city do you live in?
Raleigh.
Raleigh. Okay,
Okay,
so you're not too
I
far.
remember you now. I remember you now.
Yeah, you're not too far from the hometown
Yeah.
of Wednesday 13. Well, Cammy, is there anything you want to ask?
What would be the inspo for your music video with I Hurt You?
What would be my inspiration? Well, I think I want to do something dark in a dominatrix type kind of way. I want to have a bunch of nice looking dominatrix ladies in a lot of latex and shiny leather beating up a bunch of dudes with whips. So I'm going to turn the reversal role of what that song people think it's actually about. And I'm going to have a bunch of girls hurting dudes. And I'll be in somewhere in the middle, refereeing that, going, take it easy. We can all get along here. And then we make out, and it's like,
Whoa.
I'm kidding, but who knows? We may, I
You
don't
never
know.
know.
In Hollywood, gotta make that
might
movie
have-
magic.
You might have got an exclusive, Cammy. All right. Well, thank you, Cammy, for stopping in and saying hello.
Thank you.
All right, appreciate it.
Thank
All
you.
right, that's Cammy. I sent out a few more links, and we'll see. We'll see. We'll see who else pops in, and if not, who knows? Maybe I'll share it. You probably don't have too long, though. We can't.
I
compress
probably
it.
get another 20 minutes or so, probably.
Okay. You're like Axl Rose. You go on when you feel it.
No, I'm getting better at doing my makeup. I'm a little quicker today. I've been prepared. I got dressed a little earlier. I'm having a good hair day. So I'm ready. I'm good. I can multitask now.
All
And the
right,
cool
good.
thing,
We
the
have.
best thing is I've toned my makeup down where it's easy to do this now. It doesn't take forever. I don't have to put on a million things. It's pretty calm. And I've made it easy on myself. So that's the best part, is to make it easy on myself, being out here doing this every day, because it
You
can get
look like
old.
you look like Cardinal Copia right now.
I hope so.
Which is not a bad thing. All right, we got two people joining us. A lot of estrogen-based fans in the Wednesday 13 world. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
We're gonna start with Maniac Spider Trash. I hope I said it right.
Yeah.
So correct me if I didn't. Nice to see you.
Hi. I'm like,
How are you?
my heart
Now-
is so fast right now. Oh my god.
So fast.
Hi.
I'm guessing
Hi
you're
there.
in the United Kingdom.
Nah, Australia.
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 I could hear the accent.
Yeah.
I could tell.
In Melbourne.
I'm sorry, it was racist of me.
That's fine.
Our country is not good at relations with other countries. I apologize. Wednesday knows, though. So now,
Yeah.
do you have the record yet?
I ordered it, but yesterday was a public holiday, so it hasn't exactly been
Oh.
shipped yet.
Yeah,
But
but
because
you
of like
get to listen.
it was
You
from
get to
like
listen.
Anzac Day. But I've been listening for like 2 days because
You
it
got
came
it
out
first.
early, because Australian time zones is great, and I get everything before everyone
Which is great. Which is
because
great.
it's a day early.
Yeah.
But yes,
Well-
I've been listening to it nonstop.
But what's your
What
favorite
songs do
song
you
so
like?
far? What's the favorite song?
Xanax ecstasy.
Yeah.
When
I'm
I
with you.
asked you about it on Twitter like months ago, I asked if there was a way I could listen to it without spending a fortune on AED, and you told me that you were rewriting it for this album, and I was
Okay.
very scared that I wouldn't like it and that it would be like really different, but it's different in like the best way possible.
Good. I didn't want to change it too much. The original song I love. There's nothing wrong with the original song, but the original song was written for my Gunfire 76 band. And I didn't really have a lot of time to work on it. It was a studio demo. I just basically went in and did it. And then when I got to listen to it for a while, I was like, oh, I would change this or change that. And so when it came time to do it for this, I changed the tuning on it. And I don't know, the lyrics, it's not that I didn't like the original lyrics. I just thought there were too many of the lyrics. It was a lot of, I was scatting in that first one. And I made it minimal and made it better. I trimmed the fat, so to speak, on that song.
You can definitely hear that it sounds like a Gunfire 76 song. Before I read the little interview where you said that, I already thought that it was a very Gunfire 76 sounding song. But I think it sounds very Wednesday 13 now.
good. That was the
Yeah,
plan. So I'm glad you like it.
you know your stuff. Wednesday, any chance of Australia again in the near future?
Please. Oh, please.
Yes, we were talking to the promoter there about coming like as soon as like Thanksgiving, but he mentioned something about something with the money and economy. It may push that back a little bit. I don't know. I hopefully to get there soon, but I would say by April, the latest we would be there. Earliest December, January, I hope.
Well, that gives me plenty of time to save up some money. So
Yes.
Me
Yes.
too.
Yeah.
Me too. I want to go. I might have to start saving. I've never
Yeah.
been. So maybe this is
I
the
love
time.
Australia.
I've never seen you either, unfortunately. I'm actually not that old of a fan. Like, I didn't know who you were until about some point last year, and I went
Good.
through like some Slipknot to Murder Dolls to Frankenstein drag queens to Wednesday 13 pipeline.
Well, good.
And I found out that you were here literally last February,
Yes,
and
I
I didn't
was.
even know who you were, and I was very upset when I realized that.
Well, he's gonna make.
We'll
up
be
for
back.
it.
We will be back, and I'm glad that you're a new fan, and it's okay to be a new fan because as long as you get to the party, doesn't matter when you got there, as long as you show up.
Exactly.
Thank you. Well, thank you for stopping in. We appreciate you doing this and saying hello, and we'll hope to see you in Australia.
Very cool.
You guys are very entertaining, and
Thank
I very
you.
much enjoy all of these live streams.
Nice. Thank you. Yeah. All right,
Thank
we got to get Jay in. Jay is here. Jay's been waiting. Jay, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
Jay, where are you joining us from?
Canada.
Canada. The 51st state, right, Jay?
Yeah.
Over your dead body. I know. I get it. Anyway, well, do you have the record?
No, I'm ordering it tonight.
Okay.
All
I got a
right.
link in the description. You should
Yeah.
order from there. But have you heard it yet? Because it is streaming.
Yes, I listened to it all last night. So
All right.
my favorite is No Apologies and Rotting Away. Those are my favorites.
Good
Yeah.
choices. Good choices. Those hit me
Thank you.
too. Yeah, I think that Wednesday at some point you got to put No Apologies like late in the set or right after one of the big ones, like Bad Things, somewhere where people will know that this is the big single.
It's already an instant classic. So tonight I can say, hey, we're gonna play an old one tonight. This one's like 24 hours old. Do that
That's
one
right.
tonight. See what happens.
Jay, is there anything that have you seen Wednesday live before?
I saw him for the first time in Seattle this
Okay.
March.
Yeah.
And I got there first out of anyone, but I didn't have VIP, so I was sitting outside since 12.
Oh no.
No, but it was awesome. It was worth it.
Well,
Got
Jay,
to-
any questions you want to ask of Wednesday while you got him here?
No, but I'll say cheers on the Diet Coke.
cheers.
Coke Zero.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Coke Zero. Well, Jay, I appreciate you stopping in and helping us celebrate
Yes.
today.
Thank
And
you
when-
for having me.
Yeah.
Thank you, and I hope that we'll see you again somewhere. Wednesday, we'll see you in Canada out on the road.
Yes.
Hopefully.
Yes.
Thank you, Jay. Appreciate it. Good to see you. Okay, look how nice all the people are Wednesday.
Yeah.
I've said it before. You have a nice audience. I mean, there's
I
probably
got
an
really good fans. I got very cool fans, and they're quiet, they're cool, but they're a lot like us, and I think that's why they relate to us because.
I don't want to worry you, Wednesday, but there's a guy in a hood behind you. I think he might be broke in.
Yeah. Roger's trying to lay low, but he's been spotted.
Oh,
He's been spotted.
Raj.
He's been spotted. Say hello, Raj.
Hey, Raj, good to see you.
everyone.
Whoop, CD
Good.
release day.
CD release
Yeah.
day. Congratulations
Yeah.
to everybody.
Fuck, man, get it, or you know what? I'm coming for you.
That's right. Go
Coming
get
for
it.
you.
I'm sending this guy
That's
after.
right. That's
That's
right.
right. Goodness for you.
Hey, Angie, thank you for the super chat. You were saying you can't find the link. If you just got to message me on Instagram. If you can't find my link, then
Oh.
she will put it in the
Angie's
comments.
at the show here. I just saw her earlier. That's that Angie? I think so.
I think it is.
I'm blind.
I'm trying. I got a few more here. Here. I think this is it. Hold on. Having some trouble. I'm going to send it. I mean, this is a whole new thing. I've never done anything like this. The other day, I was talking about why people don't relate to YouTubers or radio personalities anymore. Because, like Kevin and Sluggo and Fritz and whoever, all these DJs, no one relates. But here we have this interactive thing that's fun. How many shows do you get to talk to your favorite artist and be in the video
No.
chat?
No,
You
I
know,
think
we've heard
it's the new way of talking to people, and people used to write letters to bands. No one does that anymore. So this is a new way to do it, and I think it's cool.
we've turned it into a hang.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe how many Wednesdays we've been on live chatting, from trying strange foods, to talking about our toys. Here's Angie. Angie's here. Hold on. Welcome, Angie.
Hello. How's it going?
Oh,
Are
you're
you
at
at
the
the
show.
show?
Hey, you.
Hi.
Angie, are you at the King of Clubs?
I am
Live on the scene from
live
the
on the
King of Clubs.
stage.
What's it look like in there? Is there people in there? I heard it's all
Yeah,
right.
yeah. There's quite a bit of people in here. I'm kind of hanging out back by the bathroom, so
All
I can
right.
hear you both.
I'm thinking
Cool.
about opening a club across the street called the Queen of Clubs.
That's a
Excellent.
good idea. It's a good idea.
Terrific. Anyway, Angie, you must have the album, right?
I'm sorry.
You have the record?
Yes.
And what are your favorite songs so far?
So far, I think my favorites are "I Hurt You" and "Decapitation."
Hmm.
That's the two.
Yeah,
That's the two everyone likes.
they like those two together. You can tell who's going to pick two that go with the other two.
That seems to be the popular pick. That's good. That's the ones I predicted would be popular. So that's a good thing.
The whole thing is good. Front to back, it's amazing. But
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Angie, have you seen him before?
Yes,
A lot?
only a couple times, Jason.
All
Yes.
right, well,
This will be the good show. I don't know if you saw like what I consider like a good one. This is a good
I
one. Tonight will
I
be a
think
good
this
one.
is gonna be a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a cool venue. It's set up for bands. Like I say, club owners, venues out there, do what these guys are doing, and you'll make everybody happy.
yeah, absolutely. I worked that place too, and it was great. A lot of people saying hi, Angie. People, they're jealous that you're there.
Hey guys.
And then California Dreaming, she's saving your spot down front, which
Yes,
is great.
yes, I've got friends up front, so I'm in the back
Mhm.
saying hello to you, fine gentlemen.
All
It's
right.
good to have friends. And, all right, Angie. Well, you're going to get a rock concert. This is like a pre-show.
Yep.
Yeah, this is fun. I'm glad I got to jump on with you guys. Wednesday
Yeah,
is for me
I'm
out
glad
there.
you're here. Make sure you don't drink too much. You might get the shakes. Oh wait,
I,
that's the guy behind you.
Yeah. No, that's his job. Shake it.
Thanks, Angie.
all right, see ya.
All right. Listen, look how fun that was. All without any preparation.
Yeah.
All right.
This is good.
Here we got one more. By the way, every single person has been a female, a woman, which
The
is great.
females like this.
Mhm. Yeah.
They like this aesthetic. I don't know why.
Everyone has been very cool.
I don't
so
know why they love it, but they do.
Everybody's been very cool so far too. I mean, I've had my finger on the button in case we got somebody who went crazy, but no,
Yep.
everybody's enjoying it. I forgot to say, when you were here, I like the
It
actual
is.
disc.
It's the Jack said it's like Space Mountain. These girls love it so much. It's like Space Mountain. Oldest
Yeah,
ride in the park, longest line. There you go. Look at that. That's me in circular form.
jet styling, jet flying, profiling,
Yep.
limousine riding. Yeah.
That's right. Woo! Biggest house, biggest side of town. I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down. Real men, they don't cry about it. I got alligator shoes. I spent more money on spilt liquor from one side of the world to the other. I know that this costs $200. I don't know how much that would cost. I'd be ashamed to wear it. I love my Ric Flair promos.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, great. Rick Flair's got to be from North Carolina, right? If not,
He's he's my boy. North Carolina, Bojangles and Ric Flair.
all right. I'm trying to keep up with all the messages that are coming in. Let's see. All right, we'll see if we got
My
someone
roots
else.
are growing out. I gotta do extra black today. But I think I'm doing all right. It looks pretty black. What y'all say? What y'all
Well,
think?
you showed everyone the secret that you
You know what?
used.
And I saw some photos of the show and I was like, man, that looks perfect. It's perfect. The perfect hairline. It's
Yeah.
perfect. I look like a perfect what's his face from the what's his name that played Dracula and the Dracula that you like that from the '80s movie.
George Hamilton.
Yes, George Hamilton.
Love at First Bite. Yeah.
Yeah. See, look, I got a perfect little Dracula thing going on now.
Mm-hmm.
Blah, blah.
It's like Fade to Black. Is what it,
Yeah.
you know, Wednesday, people have been saying I should do like a meetup, where people who watch the show, we can all get together and do something. And I thought we should involve a Wednesday 13 concert. We should figure a way to tie it in where people can come in and I'll go do whatever they want to do. We can hang out and you'll also get to see Wednesday perform. It's something along those lines. We're working it out. I want to do it in Texas at the Texas Chainsaw Massacre locations, but not sure I could figure that one out in time. It's got to be somewhere people would travel. That's why I think maybe Vegas, but destination vacations are very
maybe Sean can get me on the next Monster Palooza when we're out in LA, or there's one in Pasadena, I think, in May. Maybe we could do that one.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk to him. Sean had surgery on his hand.
Oh no!
So I try not to bother him too much. Wednesday has a perfect hairline. I'm jealous.
I do now, and you can too. For $250 with Maybelline. You ever seen those late night commercials where they spray people's hair and go, "Oh my God, it sprays! It works." That's basically what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. And much cheaper, so, and it's more effective.
Yeah, it's more effective. This stuff is better than MAC and all the other expensive stuff you ladies use. Just letting you know, it's Maybelline.
How much time do we have Wednesday? I'm thinking maybe at the end we just make it a free-for-all. We invite everybody.
I probably got 10 more minutes before I got to wrap it up because I got to start getting into my character.
So maybe what we'll do is at the 5-minute mark, we'll just flood the chat and see what happens.
All right.
We'll see what we can do. I'm getting the link ready just in case. But so far, so good. Again, I want to remind people. I mean, I think everybody knows, but Mid-Death Crisis is available everywhere. I have every possible link, vinyl, CDs in the description. And get it. Let's make something happen, too. That's the other thing. Why don't we make something happen that we could all say we were part of? Everyone wants to have their favorite artist. Well, now let's say that we all support Wednesday. You guys have supported him longer than me. Let's make people talk about him. That's what we got to do. Share it on your social media. Make videos to the songs. That's a big thing. Sing along to the songs. Get it on TikTok and Reels and Threads. I don't know what I'm talking about, but it sounds
make your own videos. Make a decapitation video. Don't go out and do that, kids. But edit your favorite decapitation head scenes and sing it up to the song. Put it online. Have fun with it, kids.
All these things help. Let's really let's make it stand out. I said this is a rebirth, a second chance for you because the pandemic shut everybody down.
It did. So everything's rolling so good with everybody, and so thank you everybody that has been supporting, and new people are welcome. I love finding new people that discover the band. Like I said, I hear it every day. People say they discovered it off the show here or something, so it's a cool thing. I'm someone's favorite band. They just don't know it yet.
Somebody said in the comments today, after watching my Day in the Life video with you, that they thought it's so great to see such a young guy making this music. And then they Googled your age, and they said they couldn't believe that you weren't in your lower 30s.
Right.
But it's not just that you're.
Well, that's a bummer for me, believe it.
I wish I looked like I was in my 30s. I look like I'm in my 70s. But
Come
they
on,
said,
stop it. You're a tremendous sledge. What's it?
but you're reaching a younger audience that, thank God, young people listen to rock music. We're running out of rock music. Most stuff stinks. So yeah, you're a non-aging vampire.
Thank you.
A lot of nice compliments. Billy Porter, Wednesday 13 is one of my favorites. Love Murder Dollars, but seeing how cool he is on here, go buy the album. Yeah, it's people getting excited. So we'll give it a second, and then we'll see how many people we can get to say hello in a short amount of time, which will be interesting. We should blow up the internet today.
Blow it up.
All right. So
had a lot of people write me today telling me it was awesome that our record came out the same day as Ghost and two of their favorite bands, and it's just it's a cool, exciting thing. I remember I was telling the story when someone told me that. I was like, that's got to be cool, because I remember when Dr. Feelgood came out, and I gave my brother my lunch money and said, go get Dr. Feelgood, and I couldn't wait to get home from school, and because I was just waiting the whole day, just waiting to get home to get Dr. Feelgood on cassette. And I ran home from the bus stop, got home, my brother's sitting there, and he's got Dr. Feelgood waiting on me. $6.99, I remember, is what it was.
That's a good price.
And I'm like, oh man, I'm opening it up, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, this is so cool. And he goes, you know what else they had? And I went, what? And he pulls Faster Pussycat, Wake Me When It's Over, because it came out the same day. But I didn't know this because there wasn't the internet. All you had was Metal Edge, and I guess I didn't get the memo. And I was like, oh my God, because I wanted that more than I was like, Motley who? And I was like, please, God. And he goes, and my brother was just like Chet from Weird Science. He's like, your VCR should cover it. And I'm like, okay. And I ended up giving him like all my X-Men, Wolverine, Top McFarlane, at least $300 worth of comic books to get that $6.99. Wait Me When It's Over. But now Tammy's on my record, so who's laughing now? Big brother.
First Fast Pussycat record came out the same day as Appetite for Destruction, and I remember being a kid in New York. They were doing Use Your Illusions 1 and 2, and Ozzy Osbourne. I guess it's called No More. I can't remember what the fuck it was called, but they came out at the same time, and Ozzy was appearing at all the different stores at midnight, going from one to the next. It was exciting. So people who might be going to buy the Ghost record, some people would say it's competition. I think it's the opposite. While you're there, pick up the Wednesday record. It's a similar fan base.
Very much.
All right, I want to say hi to as many people as we can. Is that Troy back there?
That is Troy.
Definitely want to say hello to Troy. Troy, congratulations on the new record.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. How you doing, man?
Very good, thank you. And people are happy to see you.
Man, your sock thing is taking off. Even in the comments on YouTube, somebody goes, there's 3 comments about Troy, something about sock mania.
Where's my damn socks?
He ain't got one pair yet, so you guys are slacking, talking about it. See a lot of talk, but I don't see any loss.
Horror socks. There you go.
Come to the meet and greet. Bring Troy some socks. A lot of people saying hi. Joey's Brains, Georgia.
Troy wants some horse shoes and some horse socks.
All right, a lot of people excited to see Troy. So, all right. So in just a second here, we're going to put the link out, and we'll see how many people are crazy enough.
My eyes look good tonight. Look at it. I got some.
It's going to be
very good.
In the next week, we're going to celebrate your charting on the heavy metal songs with mentions of decapitations. There's always some weird chart that we don't know about.
I hope so. And
we're going to celebrate.
But I remember me telling you that decapitation. I was like, they're going to love it. They're going to love it. And you're like, it's silly. I almost didn't put it on the record. Like it was. That song it got so dumb as it went on. I went, this is genius. How is this the genius song of the record? And it kind of is.
I often say that you know your audience, You've got a great memory, but you are sharp. When you were playing the record for me the first time, you knew the songs that I would like as well.
Yeah.
I think you're going to like this one. I think you like this one. Michelle would like this one. You're probably not going to like this one. And the ones that there's nothing I don't like, but the ones that I didn't get as much, I felt like sounded like what your audience would want because it was similar to the other records. But this is such a great. It's like the greatest hits of your whole career, all in one place.
I think so. And it was a good formula. I literally went back and picked all my favorite songs and the ones that I thought the fans like Bad Things, like all the ones I'm kind of playing tonight, and went, what if I write a song in that vibe? So like No Apologies was me trying to write something like God Is a Lie or something in that world, because same kind of chords. And then so it was just each song is similar to something else that was one of my favorite old songs from Wednesday or Murder Dolls or something like that.
William Porter is saying that Troy's tone on the album is killer. Can't say enough about the production. So
this dude is Tone Master Troy back here.
I have to agree.
They say the T's for Troy, but I say his is for Tone. His name is Tone Debler. This is my fucking Tone Loc, the new Tone Loc.
I have to agree. Most records, you don't think about the bass tone. If you do and you hear it, you know something's done right. So yeah, I think it's great.
Troy's got his best bass playing on this album. When we were in the studio, we were like, man, he's killing. Like Rotting Away, he is doing some Troy the Animal Mendoza bass lines on that one. Yes, just lots of stuff. It's awesome.
I'm going to share the link right now. Anyone who has access to a camera and wants to come in, we're going to go through these fast. We'll say hello. If it crashes, it crashes. Go see Wednesday. His website is officialwednesday13.com. You can order merchandise, meet and greets, see tour dates. There's a lot more coming. And I'm thinking about coming to the United Kingdom to see you play. I saw that you're going to be at one of those festivals, but we'll talk about that.
I just got confirmed for a festival next year. Yeah, can't talk about it, but I will one day. But that could be the UK show you come to.
Yeah. All right. So that all those things, go buy the CD. I got links in the description. One link you could watch the making of the record. The other link you could spend the day on the road with those guys. And then there's 2 links: buy a CD, buy vinyl. Go do all those things and help out. Let's celebrate this record right here. All right, here we go. The link is in the description, and don't make me regret this. Here we go. We'll have somebody standing by in case it gets too out of hand. All right, here we go. So anyway, all you got to do is you click on the link, you join us in the video chat. We're going to keep it brief. Watch, nobody shows up. It's like, well,
it could happen.
Public access. All right, here's the first person, Abigail. Abigail is here first. All right, hold on. How are you, Abigail?
Hi.
Where are you from? Abigail, can you hear me?
I can hear you. I'm good.
Where are you from?
I'm from Pennsylvania.
Okay, you're not too far away. Did you have the album?
I don't have the album.
Okay, well, you got to get it. Make sure you stream it. Now, I got to get through 1 million people, so I'm going to move fast. Abigail, thank you for coming. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay, here's next.
He's like, hey, what are you doing?
A little crazy.
She's
Okay,
like, I'm just trying to order a pizza. How'd I get here?
Joey, you're in. Joey, do you have a record?
Not yet, but I'm gonna order one really soon.
Joey, where are you from?
Connecticut.
Connecticut. Everyone's very close on the East Coast. Have you seen Wednesday perform live?
Yes, I saw him last Friday. I was able to.
I remember you. I saw you. You're still nervous.
Joey, do you have a favorite song?
Rotting Away, that song, and the new Xanax. Sorry. Yeah.
I'm with you, Joey. Those are 2 of my favorites, Rotting Away and Zen Ecstasy. All right, well, thank you for coming in. I got to get to 1 million people, but thank you.
Good to see you. See you next time. Bye.
All right, this is hold on. This is Drea. Drea, nice to see you.
Hi guys.
Good. Do you have the record?
Yes, right here.
Oh, look at that. Drea's got vinyl. That's the first one we've seen today. And
I'll eat a cookie to that. I'll have a pre-show cookie. That's awesome.
Love it.
Hi.
Do you have a favorite, Do you have a favorite song, Drea?
I love Misery. I love In Misery, and I love Bloodstorm.
Good choices. Good choices. Drea, have you seen Wednesday before?
Yes, I saw him. I think it was 4 times this tour.
Saw her and her dad at 4 of the shows. They're awesome. Always good to see them. You've seen you for a couple years now, right? Couple tours.
Yeah.
So yeah,
All right.
awesome. Good people there. Thank you, guys. Always good to see you. I was blind at first. I didn't recognize who you are because I'm blind and I'm eating a cookie, but I know who you are.
Well,
now.
Drea, stay right there. Maybe we'll try to put as many people on the screen at one time and see what happens. Okay.
All right.
Here we go. Next up is
Roger got new cookies today, and they're good, boys and girls.
The Dreams. The Dreams, can you hear me?
She's got it.
She's got her CDs. I can't tell who's got the background noise.
Oh yeah.
I can. Can you hear me?
Yes. Where are you from, Z Dreams? I think you got the TV on too loud.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I feel like Howard Stern.
South of Detroit.
Detroit. All right. Do you have a favorite song?
Raj, shut down TV.
All right, Gary, you go.
South of Detroit.
All right, we're going to be near Detroit tomorrow. We're heading to Flint, Michigan tomorrow.
No, I can't hear them.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's all right. It's visual. Jason Holstein. Jason, good to see you.
Machine Shop.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Maybe I'm going to do. Jason, do you have the record yet?
Machine Shop.
Can you hear me, Jason?
I can't hear anything. I don't know if you can hear me.
We can hear you.
We've turned into a madhouse. This is like the craziest Brady Bunch episode of all time.
Never mind. Just kill me and get me out of here. I'm off.
All right. Well.
All right. Well, that's our first Howard Stern.
Jason had it. Okay, Dre, I'm going to say goodbye because I think it might be getting.
Yeah.
Thanks, you said it. Okay. All right. Let's, hold on. Daisy, who's this? This is Sean. Sean, how are you? Nice to see you.
I'm good, guys. What's up?
Sean, do you have the record?
I do. I just listened to it today. Actually, I have a comment and then I have a question about the new album. First thing I want to say is Wednesday, longtime fan. I've met him a few times in New York and Long Island. I've kind of busted his chops in the past about songs and set lists and not playing something this way, something wicked this way comes, which I love. I think at one point I annoyed him, so Wednesday I just wanted to publicly say I apologize. But I did want to ask a question about the new album. Checked it out today. I'm digging it. And obviously I know you're a big Faster Pussycat fan, as I am. And with The Devil Commands, I was curious. The lyric of "The devil made me do it, so I do it again" on the Faster Pussycat album, Whipped, the last track, Out with a Bang, has that same lyric. Was that kind of done as an homage, or is that just kind of a coincidence?
Completely took from Faster Pussycat, and I used that on my old band. So I took this a long time ago. This is even a reworking of my own version. So yeah, I took that a long time ago. I remember when I heard that song and I went, that is the coolest lyrics. And I said, at the end of the song, when it ends, I'm like, that should have been the hook of the whole song. And so just like I took that, and I also took my Home Sweet Homicide from Electric Angels. I stole it fair and square, the way we stole America.
Cool, yeah, because I always love that Faster Pussycat song too. When I first heard "The Devil Commands," that's the first thing I thought of. I'm like, did he do this intentional? I'm like, because it's like kind of a heavy, because you almost kind of sing it in a similar fashion. So I was just curious. So it's kind of cool to know that there is a connection there.
100%. That's why I was even crazy when Tammy came in the studio. We did the No Apologies, and then I went, "Hey, check this out," and I went, "Have you heard this before?" And I bumped him on the arm when I played it, and I was hoping he wouldn't be like, "Fuck you," but he liked it. It was cool.
Cool, man. Well, listen, thanks for taking my question. And if one day we could get Something Wicked This Way comes back in the set list, that would be awesome.
It's coming back. That's a good song. I like that song a lot. It's coming back. I promise. I promise.
Amen, man. All right. All the best.
Thank you, dude.
Let's get to Ray Ray. Ray Ray's been in the comments chat a lot. I saw you this morning. Nice to see you. Ray Ray, where are you from?
Hey, yeah, I'm here from San Antonio, Texas. How you doing?
Oh, the
Roy Relay.
stars at night are big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas.
Yeah, exactly.
Ray
Originally,
Ray,
I'm from California, but yeah, I've been here for like
That's
16
how we
years,
do
so
it.
I'm from here.
do you
But
have a
right.
record?
yeah,
Ray
no,
Ray?
I saw you when you were here, March 28th, and I was in the front row, so I don't know if you remember me or not, but
You look familiar.
I was crazy there. So it
Ray
was
Ray,
awesome.
do you have the record yet?
No, I ordered it. I pre-ordered it. The CD I pre-ordered like almost a month ago now, and it said that Tuesday I should be receiving it. But I also pre-ordered the album, the vinyl.
Awesome.
So
Well,
Do you have
I'm
sorry
a
it's
waiting to
favorite?
work.
delayed. That's not much of a pre-order when you get it a week later. But hey, that's how they
True.
do it in the new world.
Do you have a
Exactly.
favorite song, Ray Ray?
Oh my God. In Misery for sure. That's my number one favorite song off the album. But oh man, I want to say I Hurt You. That's the next one. I like that
People
one a
like
lot.
that one. I knew that was going to be a good one too. I was kind of torn
Mhm.
between that one and In Misery because they're both in the same field. But yeah,
Right.
they're both cool songs. I'm glad you like it.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Ray
no,
Ray. I
they're
gotta get
awesome. No, thank you so much. Thank
Appreciate it.
you.
All right, I got to get some more. This is.
Hey guys!
Hi, say
Hello.
that's your name for me.
Wait a minute. My name is Karali.
Raleigh, gotcha. Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Canada.
Nice.
Yeah, we got the.
We
A lot
missed
of
the
Canada.
show in Montreal 2 weeks ago.
Oh no. Well, we did too.
Yeah. Are you
You missed
planning
it,
to
so did
come
we.
back in Montreal shortly?
We will. I think we're
Yep.
scheduled to be back in January for another tour. I can't announce it yet, but I believe that's when it's going to be. So we'll be back. We'll get there this time. We'll make sure we get across.
And
You guys have the record?
Yeah.
Favorite song?
No apologize. Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Probably Bloodstorm.
Yeah, I like
All right.
Bloodstorm too.
Yep.
I like
Yeah.
that one.
And I think I thought that Sick and Violent has a Motley Crue vibe. Is that
Yeah,
true?
a lot of people are saying that. They said it reminds them of the
Yeah.
Sunset Strip, and I'm like, okay, all right, that's good. I don't know, but yeah, that's good that you hear that.
Did you
So,
guys have another
next-
question?
Yeah. Just a request. If you come back in Montreal, we already talked about it in the Instagram. Please choose an all age venue for the next time.
I need to.
She's only
My-
14.
all right.
She's
well,
only 14 and she wants to go to your show. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll play an all ages show. In the meantime, you grow up, you get older, and we'll get there soon enough. But yeah, my fans are getting younger, so I need to start making sure this is. I got to get out of these bars now. I got to start playing these younger venues.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, guys. I got to get some 4 more, and Wednesday's got to get on stage. So
Yes.
here we go. We're gonna fly through these. Daisy Bell, how are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Where are you from?
Scotland.
Hello, Daisy Bell.
Scotland.
Hi.
Nice.
Oh my god, I can't believe I'm here.
Did you get the record yet?
I pre-ordered it, but it's not
Okay,
arrived
good.
yet, and I don't know what email I use, so I don't know when it's gonna arrive.
Have you streamed the record yet?
Yeah.
Do you have a song that you like the most, that you vibe to? That's what the kids say.
Yeah. Sick and Violent and Xanaxy, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know how to say that song title. As I'm doing interviews every day, especially in Europe, people are like, how to say it. I'm like, look, first off, there's no wrong way to eat a Reese's, and there's really no wrong way to say Xanaxy. So I made up the word. So it's the word Xanax and ecstasy together. So it's Xanaxtasy. So just say ecstasy and put a Xan on the front of it.
Xanaxy. Okay, thank you.
Xanaxtasy. There you go. That's how you say it.
Well, hopefully Wednesday we'll get close to Scotland. Any plans Wednesday?
I think we're back there in November, I believe.
I'm excited to see you.
Yeah. We have a UK tour this summer, and the places we're not hitting this summer we'll be hitting in November. So just hang tight. We'll be there.
Wednesday,
I went
do
to
you
your
know
concert last year. It was fun.
Do you know who the
Don't
most
record
famous person from Scotland is Wednesday?
The Loch
Very
Ness
easy.
Monster.
That's not bad. but I think this is even bigger than the Loch Ness Monster. Rowdy Roddy Piper.
Well, that is pretty big. All right, he is bigger than the Loch Ness Monster.
Yeah, stars they live. Daisy, thank you for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Daisy.
Thank you for having me. Bye.
Okay. See you again. Okay, look how nice everyone is. David Carrasco. David, nice to see you.
Hey, what's up there? Tyler up?
What up,
David?
How's it going, man?
Good.
It's going.
David, do you have the record?
Ready to play a concert.
All right, cool, man. Right on, right on. No, I haven't got it yet. I'm going to get it Tuesday at the Joliet show.
Awesome.
Oh, good.
That's going to be a good
And
show.
tell
there.
Troy I'm going to bring him some socks, too, 'cause I know he needs them.
Nice. David's got the
This
socks.
dude. This
I'll
dude.
bring them for you, brother.
David, thank you so much for joining us. And I hope you have a
He's sniffing his insoles today. So he has insoles, socks. Yeah. Just
Thank you,
basically, if you
David.
can bring
All right, I got
Dr.
time.
Scholes over to the show and just get it taken care of.
Thank you,
Call
David.
the doctor.
Appreciate
my
you
man.
watching. All right, we got time for one more. Angela, you made it.
Hello, good evening, gentlemen.
Where are you
Hello,
from,
Angela.
Angela?
How you doing? I'm from Albany, New York.
Oh,
Nice.
hello. It looks bright. Looks like you're outside, but I can't tell. I'm like, is it daylight there where you are?
I'm actually still at work. I just closed the liquor store.
Oh, well,
So I'm
it's
going to
Friday
rewatch
night.
this again because I missed some stuff. But
That's
Wow.
all right.
yeah.
Do you have the record yet?
Not yet. I pre-ordered the CD and the vinyl, but it says it's not being delivered until Monday. So hopefully. And I don't want to listen to it on my phone because my stereo sounds a lot better than my phone.
You want the full experience. I get it.
All right.
Yes,
It's
I
okay
got to
to
do the
wait.
whole ritual.
Good, good.
Yes,
That's what I would
blast
do.
it.
Well, Angela, thank you for joining us. We appreciate it, and hope to see you at a Wednesday show soon.
I just saw them actually in Baltimore and Jersey.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah. So
Nice.
hopefully you'll come around again soon. And a quick question: do you know if you're going to do any horror conventions on the East Coast this year, or you don't know yet?
I don't
bet
know
he
yet.
does.
If I'm available at the Famous Monsters again, I'll probably do that one again where I saw
nice.
you last time.
Yep.
I've been trying to do Horror Hound, but I'm just always booked whenever Sean does that. So we'll see. It just I don't have much time this year. I literally have May and June, and then I have September right now to do anything. So I got to get it filled up if I do anything, and it's only in those months. So we'll see.
You're a busy little bee.
I am.
Thank you, Angela. Appreciate
Had I
you
known
watching.
Troy needed socks, I would have brought him some.
Next time.
Get
Thank you,
this boy
Angela.
some socks.
Thank you. All right, listen. We got to a lot of people. I want to thank Shelly for the super chat. Watching in Michigan tonight, a lot of great people. Squiggles couldn't make it because he said his PlayStation won't play the new album. Well,
That bitch. Go to get an Atari.
yeah,
2800 is the only thing that'll play it.
Commodore. Anyway, Wednesday, it's almost time for you to hit the stage.
I have 40 or 37 minutes, so I'm almost ready. I got to put my lipsticks on and my in-ears, and I'm ready to rock it. It's going to be a good show. This venue's tonight and tomorrow is like my two favorite venues. We have King of Clubs tonight, and then Machine Shop in Flint tomorrow, which is a killer place. I played there for 23 years. Murder Dolls played there first time that long ago. So
My
yeah,
buddy,
we've been
my
coming to
buddy-
the same party for 23 years, and no way is that depressing at all.
My buddy Jason is watching, and he works at a record store. He manages a record store in Cincinnati, and he says he's loved the LP. How is the record? Do you guys have it in stock today? And how's
Get
it
it in
doing?
there. Hey,
Let
now.
us know. We've got a serious problem with the postal service. Although I will say, listen, I bought this on Amazon. It was here on release day, no problem. So I got the link to that. So if you don't have it, get it. A lot of people saying hello, all nice words. Nancy says, thanks for talking to us live. My daughter is so happy. Isn't that the thing? You make people happy. You make people happy with your music about killing yourself and banging corpses.
It's insane. It's insane. It's the same way when I go to these conventions and see people walk up to like Jason and Freddie and go, "Oh my God, I've been watching you for years, murder people. I love you. It's the exact same thing. So I love it.
It's a rebellious thing too. You know, you don't want to listen to the same music as your parents. People are having fun listening to something a little edgy.
And there's still people. I'm still meeting these young fans, and like some fans are like, when they're buying T-shirts, like, well, I can't get that one because it says fuck on it. Now my mom will see that one, and that one says devil. I can't wear that one to school. And I'm like, so yeah, it's
I had the Cinderella shirt with a skull cowboy holding guns, and I know my mother threw it away. To this day, she denies it. But I went to the Cinderella concert. I bought this shirt. It's probably worth a lot of money now, and I know she hid it or tossed it. Jason says that it sold out today, and he made sure it was the showcase record of the week, which is great. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's getting it pushed out there, which is good. And thank you to people who are saying nice things about me. Thank you. I'm glad you guys had a good time. Thank you for the awesome show, Jason, Wednesday, and Troy. Absolutely, yeah. Troy's like Ed McMahon back there. He's ready to laugh.
He's my new sidekick. He's my yeah. It's like BJ and the Bear over here.
I'm a monkey.
He's basically, it's like Clint Eastwood and Clyde.
If you go to,
he loves Clyde. That's not even yeah.
If you go to the show and you go to the merch booth, you can own original jewelry made by Troy. So in addition to your Wednesday purchase, pick up some jewelry. Yeah.
It's true. Yeah. Troy does everything. Yep.
Shakes is a new person now. Look at that. Last time we saw him, he didn't have that full face.
Shakes had a tooth pulled yesterday.
Oh fuck.
He don't give a damn. He went. He didn't even. You know what? And the thing was, he didn't even need it pulled. He was bored. That's what this guy does.
They don't give you meds anymore, I don't think.
He put like, you know, like it's a day off. He's like, "What are you gonna do today?" He goes, "You know what? I'm gonna get my tooth pulled." He goes, "Is it hurting?" He goes, "No, not at all. Yeah, I'm just bored.
There wasn't nothing to do."
Yeah, so that's how we roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's hardcore.
Next is organ donor.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can take out my spleen.
Yeah, I'm an organ donor. We're organ donors. We're trying to be organ donors before we're past. We're trying to get that pre-organ donor.
Yeah, get it started. This is
pre-orders. Yeah. My pre-order didn't arrive till Monday. I'm dead.
This is Darren, who just arrived at the King of Clubs, drove all the way from Cincinnati, said there's a great show there. They can't wait to see you. A lot of people are waiting. I'm at Wednesday. I'm going to let you go and put on a great concert for everybody.
I'm really going to sock it to them. That's what I say.
Next time I see you, we'll be back in Burbank. We'll go for BJ.
Yeah, I can't wait. I've got a whole report. Animals. Yesterday, a possum was eating food in the backyard. I got it on video. A raccoon came up, and the possum had a baby possum on its back. It was an intense moment. I'm missing all the action back there. They don't know I'm not in the backyard anymore, so they think they own it. So I got to go back and claim my ground.
The zoo took
my
over.
yard. Punk. It's my bike, punk.
All right. Well, and anyway, I thank everyone who tuned in to watch us. I'll talk a little more, but I'll let Wednesday get ready.
Yes. Thank you guys for getting the record. Thank you for listening. And thank you for supporting this. And lots of people from the show come every night and say hello. So glad everybody's enjoying us. It's been a lot of fun.
Have a great show tonight, and then congratulations again on this record. Thank you, Troy. Everybody, go out and get it if you don't have it. I'll stay and talk. Wednesday,
we're all going to say goodbye. We're all going to get in here and do that dating game. You know, we do this. We do the. Right? That's how they do it. All right. Troy, look at it. Already getting his socks on back there.
He's prepared.
He's
going to get some new ones tomorrow. Yeah. All right. Thank you, guys. All right,
guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That's you, and then we're going to be, there we go. Thank you guys for watching all this time, right? What a fun show. Something totally different to do, something spontaneous. I was saying earlier to Wednesday that so many people put on the same show. Everyone's doing the same morning drive radio show. The time and the temperature and some silly prank phone calls. Here we had a chance to not only hang out with Wednesday and the band right before they go on stage, but to have you guys be on the show as well. It's not talking at the audience, it's talking with the audience. And so I'm glad that you guys watch it and hope that you continue to get it. My goal is to grow the channel, and it is growing. The same way that I'm bringing a different audience to Wednesday, Wednesday's bringing a different audience to me. Now, I know, listen, from seeing a lot of you, maybe you don't listen to the same things that we talk about in the show. Maybe you haven't seen Fast Times at Ridgemont High, although I recommend you do. If you're over 17, or just watch it late at night when your parents are asleep, like I did the first time. And anyway, there's so much different stuff to learn about, and it's all rock and roll at the end of the day. And Lorraine says she definitely got some laughs tonight, which is the ultimate, the best medicine. And try to do it again. I think it could happen again. It worked, right? So much fun, and tonight's show has me all amped up. Tons of energy. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. And I don't know how to say it right. Maniac Spider Trash. Is it Nini? I don't know. I'm trying. I'm encouraging bad behavior, possibly. Jeff, thank you so much for the super chat. I think I'm starting to lose my voice. Super chat. I decided this weekend I was going to do nothing. Andrea, or Andrea, I don't want to say it wrong. I think it's Andrea. I forgot that we met when you came on the screen. I didn't remember. But anyway, I'm so glad that you were able to be a part of this. And as I said, the goal is to build so that we can do more of these things together. Wednesday's given us access that nobody else would have. I mean, to the most important moments right before he goes on stage, he's sitting here taking your messages and saying hello, and he's a great sport, and he's a great friend. We have so much in common. I'm looking forward to his tour ending just so that we can go hang out again. And there's a lot of cool things at the auction as well. Lorraine enjoyed the Brady Bunch house video. Thank you. I'd like to see that one do better. It's like 3,000. So if you haven't watched my tour of the Brady Bunch house, I think everyone knows what the Brady Bunch is. Give it a like. That's the ultimate thing you can do for me. Watch some videos, give some likes. That's the most. Hoping that Wednesday 13 and Sean and I go back to the OC Fair. Yeah, I think that Sean might be over our company. I will say I was the most adventurous of everyone on that trip. Although Sean and I did go on the zip line. I don't know what it's called. Golf. What do you call that? A ski lift together. And I made a video that hasn't come out yet. I'm behind. Okay, great show. Thank you, Spawn. Appreciate that. Not Nini. So it's not Nini. Is it Nini? Listen, I'm going to call you Maniac Spider Trash so I don't screw up. I apologize. And Cammy, yeah, thank you. Cammy Talks Metal. Appreciate it. Yeah, listen, and if you guys appeared, you know what you could do. You want to help your old friend Jason, who's old enough to be your great grandfather, out. Maybe make a clip of it and share it. Share it on your social media. I don't know how to do that, but you can, and then I'll share it too. And 23.7, pretty good, Jason. Thank you. I think that's my subscribers. That's the goal. Thank you, Daytona Guitars, and everyone for watching. And everyone do it now after the show. Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, like this video. And yes, Nini. Okay, I got it. I apologize. All right. So everyone share the videos, watch some of the videos. And we'll be back right now. Today, I put out the last day on the cruise. The 80s cruise, and then Monday I start the Monsters of Rock cruise, which is with Stephen Piercy, who I'm touring with. Yeah, I'll be in Columbia, Maryland on May 4th, my mother's birthday. Happy birthday to my mother if she's made it this far in the show, not in life. And I'll be there. I'll be in Canada in June 14th. I'll be in Toronto, Canada. Does that sound right? Toronto? Niagara Falls. Is that near it? Niagara Falls. I apologize. And I'll be in New York City May 5th through the 8th. If you guys want to go out to dinner, I'll be at Junior's Cheesecake. And all kinds of cool places. Before the year's over, I'll be in Florida. I'll be in Anaheim. I'll be in... Anyway, all chances for you to come by and say hi. With more regular content, drop-in channel will grow. It's inevitable. I hope so. We're definitely trying to do it every day. And sharing the video now, don't exactly have the biggest following, but anything's better than nothing. And we're spreading the word together. That's the big thing. let's spread the word and we'll share it. And follow me on Instagram so for more updates and those things too. Crypt has shared it. And anyway, Ray shared it before we started. So this was an experimental day. At some point, I'm going to have a schedule. New interviews every Monday. Tour diaries every Friday. Wednesday 13 live every Wednesday. Classic TV show locations. All these things. So any chance I'm coming back to Orlando? A fairly good chance. But just in my own life, because I'm already planning 2 trips to Disney World. So, and also I got to go to the dark universe. Is that what it's called? The none more dark universe. I got so many jokes, but in Orlando. So yeah, I'll be around. And Lorraine, M3, yes, we will definitely run into each other at M3. I'll be there Saturday to see Diamond David Lee Roth, the greatest frontman in the history of rock and roll, and then Sunday, Piercy DiMartini. Unless you guys have any questions or comments, I'm going to get the hell out of here. And I decided I was going to have a weekend where I do nothing. Epic universe. But I think the dark universe is in the epic universe, I think. Don't hold me to that. What about dark arts? Is that there too? I think it is. Anyway, but I decided this weekend I'm going to sleep in and do nothing. It won't happen. I'll get up early and obsessively edit. And yes, hello to Michelle. We should all say hello to Michelle. Thank you, Karen. Michelle, or Michelle for my French friends, also is on this album. She is a vocalist, a professional vocalist now. Her ego is so ridiculous that she has to have a separate house now because she's very famous. But anyway, if you bring this to one of the shows, like I said, I'm going to sign it. I'm going to Photoshop my picture in there first. But let me see if I can read it. Hold on. Let me put my old man specs on. No, that's not it. Don't get old, folks. I mean, get old, but I'm trying to figure out where I would sign this. I'm going to sign it right here. Kind of by Troy. Troy's got like 50 pages. He doesn't matter. But right here. So come out and see me. Michelle is my tour manager. That is true. I'll recognize Lorraine's shirt. Yes, she has the Jason Green shirt. And then he says, "You're so pretty." I'm hoping she's talking to me, but I have a feeling it's for Michelle. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Jason Green shirts. Yeah, if you want to buy a shirt, I'm not pressuring anyone, but I use the code Cruise. Yes, it was for Michelle. So Michelle appreciates you, even though I'm pretty too. Thank you. I meant to put on my makeup today. I feel like Wednesday had a full face, yet I have no eyeliner. I should have put on eyeliner. I also forgot to hit the button to touch up my appearance. There's a thing on here called touch up. I'm gonna do it right now. You let me know if it's any different. Here we go. I use a filter, and right now I just hit touch up my appearance. Do I look better? Do I look touched? I feel like I've been touched many times in the head. Thank you, Ray. Appreciate that. Everyone's so nice. There's a lot of love in the room. Does it look different? I think it does. It cleans up your face if you don't shave it as often as I do. I mean, my chin, my nuts are there. But all right. Yeah, it changes. Well, there it is. I should have turned it slightly blurry. That's how I like people to look at me. When people look at me, I prefer them to do this. Looking good. Looking good. I want Mr. Magoo to look at me brighter. Yeah. I always forget. A lot goes into doing this show. Oh yeah, Michelle giving her favorite songs too. Michelle's entitled to an opinion. That now next she'll want to vote. No Apologies and Xan Ecstasy. Yeah, Xan Ecstasy is great. It's funny when Wednesday played me the record. He knew the ones that I would like, and he knew the ones that I wouldn't like as much. Some of the stuff, but he knew his audience would. Wednesday knows. He's got his thumb on the pulse. And listen, at the end of the day, my goal is to sell this record to people who maybe don't know. And by the way, the other day in one of the videos, I made a joke, on the cruise video, I made a joke about Chad. And I said, that guy over there looks like he's So we're in a costume contest, and that guy over there is the first place in the Chad Stewart costume contest, and someone was very upset that I said that. The problem is it was Chad. It wasn't a joke. It wasn't an insult. It was really Chad. And then, fun enough, Chad popped on today. Which ones did Wednesday say I wouldn't like? Well, I might have even told him. I never told him I didn't like things, but I told him the ones I like better. Decapitation, I thought was a little silly. And I told him. Because I told him Wednesday, you got to reach more people who don't necessarily understand songs about decapitation. I feel like that's his niche. I know, but I want Wednesday to break out into more. But he was right. People like it. And then Sick and Violent, it wasn't my favorite. It's all good. I like it. And I need to keep listening to it in order. But if I was going to skip around, I listened to Devil Commands, Rotting Away, No Apologies, In Misery, Bloodstorm, Xanax. I like all of those. I like almost everything on the... Oh, My Funeral. What am I talking about? I just named the whole record. My Funeral might be my favorite. I love the sarcasm to such depressing things. So let's see here. Oh, Sean Brown, thank you so much for your support. It's nice of you. Sean, you're a loyal channel member. Jason, I saw your final tour diary from the cruise. It's inspired me to get my real ID so I can travel. I also received my copy of Wednesday 13th's new album, Mid-Death Crisis, via Amazon. That's great. Thanks again. Sean, thank you so much. You talk about inspiring. That's the thing that I like about doing this most. That and I can pay my rent and don't have to sleep in a house of Sin City Reject CDs on the corner. But inspiring people is what it's all about. Go out and do things. Live. No one knows how much time we have. I'm planning for my funeral every day, and sometimes I cross people off the invite list. But live. Go out and do it. Get that real ID. Go see things. Go on these cruises. Someone commented today, must be nice. I don't know how these people afford to go on cruises. I could barely. Well, people work. People save. People hustle. My whole life, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a talk show host, an entertainer. Well, I worked. Here I am. And here you guys supporting this and having a good time with me because we're in it together. Thank you, Sean. I wanted to say thank you to Sean again. But thank you guys so much. And yeah, get that bucket list if you would. And would be awesome for Joe to keep his legacy going. I think it is. I mean, where was it? Joey Jordison's family's trying to kickstart for the last album. Whatever they got to do to keep music going. Anyway, guys, I got to get out of here. I appreciate you watching. We had a fun time. Please like, comment, subscribe, watch some of the other videos, and I'll be back live very soon. I don't know what. Maybe Monday, maybe Wednesday. Maybe Monday and Wednesday. Let's see here. How do we do? How do we say goodbye? I hate to say goodbye, but goodbye.